Yeah. That greyhound racing was or is prohibited. Yeah. But I think there is actually some greyhound racing. Yeah. Parimutuel. Yeah. Exhibition purposes. The racing locations, the horse races. Yeah. Mm. The dog races. Yeah. The car races. Yeah. Motorcycle races. Could you get me all the race tracks 20 miles down and the actual betting, the Wi-Fi, the internet, the electricity? Yes. You know, if you wanted to know what was going to happen, there's what's known as malfeasance, misfeasance in office. Yeah. hmm Now, the state of Washington has allowed for the courts to commit numerous crimes. Yeah. Because they just wouldn't remove corrupt judges. And this aiding and abetting the idea of, yes, using the judicial system as a way to place bets. Yes. Very bad. Oh. Now, let's see here. Compensated accordingly. Majority of members constitute a quorum. Yeah. Principal office of the commission, the gambling commission. Yes. Then, before entering upon the duties of his or her office, each of the members of the commission, yeah, shall enter into a surety bond, executed by a surety company authorized to do business in this state. Yes. Could you get me all the surety bonds of every employee of the state of Washington? Oh, and the companies that are authorized to do business in the state. Yeah. Payable to the state of Washington, and it has to be approved by the governor. Yeah. hmm The in the penal sum of $50,000, conditioned upon the faithful performance of his or her duties, and shall take and subscribe what is known as the oath of office. Yeah. Shall take and subscribe to the oath of office. Yeah. Prescribed for elective state officers, which oath and bond shall be filed with the Secretary of State. Yes. The premium for said bond shall be paid by the commission. Yeah. Now, any member of the commission may be removed for inefficiency, malfeasance, or misfeasance in office upon specific written charges filed by the governor. Oh, who shall transmit such written charges to the member accused, and to the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the State of Washington. The Chief Justice shall thereupon designate a tribunal, yes, composed of three judges of the Superior Court, to hear and adjudicate the charges. Such tribunal shall fix the time of the hearing, which shall be public, and the procedure for the hearing and the decision of such tribunal shall be final. Removal of any member of the oh, of the commission or by the tribunal shall disqualify such member for reappointment. Now, this Washington state legislature, yeah. mhm. Let me explain what's going to happen. The governor of the state of Washington is going to get sued because I've informed his office, yes, of forgery, fraud, felony, yes, kidnapping, false identification, identity theft, yes, and the fraud of betting on court hearings, yes. Governor Jay Inslee is going to get sued, yes, as is the executive branch of the state of Washington, inclusive of the Secretary of State, yes, the Attorney General, the State Treasurer. Let's go ahead. Now, the Washington State Court is going to get sued, yes, for refusing to obligate the requirements of the law. The police departments are going to get sued. The sheriff's departments in each county of the state of Washington, each superior and district court judge that has any knowledge of this, all the prosecuting attorneys, yes, and the public defenders. Any individual in this state that receives their income from the taxation of the population, yes, that has any knowledge of aiding or abetting, yes, what is criminal, misfeasance or malfeasance in office. Yes. And then the intentional obstruction of my rights as an American citizen. Now, you're going to want to give me all of the surety bonds of every oath of office of the state. Yes. And I'm going to want to know the employees of every surety bond company everywhere in every state of the United. Now, when I sue for the actual ownership of the bonds, yes, that are going to be paid because of the refusal of those that are sworn oaths of office, yeah, to support and defend the Constitution of this great nation. You see, somebody turn it off.